Facing off for Seton Hill, number 5, Jay Scribo. Let's see how Lapuzzo does here at the X. It's going to be a tough day for him as Seton Hill is very talented at the faceoff X. Good clamp by Steven Lapuzzo. Not able to get the ground ball. Ground ball is picked up by number 15, Brett Craig. Brett Craig is a senior long stick midfielder for Seton Hill. And he is a player I have to watch for today. He was an All-American last year, and he's on the national watch list for Player of the Year. He's very talented, very good, clocking at 6'6", 245 pounds. He's going to be very difficult going against Chestnut Hill. We're going to have to keep an eye on that matchup. For Seton Hill, they have a very strong attack group. They have both their leading scorers are Canadian attackmen. They are brothers, John Hofsteff and Robert Hofsteff. Both have 9 goals on the year. Turnover Seton Hill. Austin Jones picks it up, looking to clear it himself. He's going to run out. Gives it up to Billy DeMayo. Great start for the Griffins on defense. Good clear by Billy DeMayo. Gets it up to sophomore attackman J.R. Howell. Coaching staff for the Griffins are calling ice. They're going to try to get their defensive subs off, get their offensive subs off. Both teams being nicknamed Griffins here. Anytime I say Griffins, that's going to be me referring to Chestnut Hill. I'm going to try to limit how many times I say that, but it's tough that both teams are Griffins here. So just to give a heads up, anytime I do say Griffins, that will be Chestnut Hill. Nick Weber moves it down to JR. JR gets his attackman hung. This is a good time to just get feeders, get a lot of cuts going. Let's see if he can get his defender to commit one way. He's just going to hold it here at X. Got to keep an eye on the shot clock here. Feeds it to John Bennett. John Bennett gets it jack to JR. Still hung. JR makes a move to his left hand. Gets top side. Draws a slide. Let's see if he moves it here. Good move to the middle, but it's batted down. Nick Weber still picks up the ground ball. Shot wide left. Scott gets the ground ball. Not a lot of time on the shot clock left, though. Good pick set by Scott Wilden. Ben Revak taking a run here. Shot clock expires. Good offensive possession by the Chestnut Hill Griffins, even though they're not able to cash in. That's a good long possession. Shot clock unfortunately killed them there, though. Decent ride by the Griffins. As I was saying before, Seton Hill's attack is very talented. Both John Hofsteff has 9 goals and 13 assists. He's a junior from Canada. And his brother, Robert Hofsteff, has 9 goals. One of my keys to today's matchup is going to be good slide by Connor O'Donnell, able to get the ball out and turnover. We got a whistle injury on the field. Looks like it's number 14, John Bennett. Just looks like a stinger as he's out here. Very cold today with the wind. He's dragging his left hand. Looks like he'll be a stinger. We'll see if he's all right. Very cold day here. That'll affect a lot of stuff. Super windy. Any hits with a stick will hurt a lot. Looks like Seton Hill is locking off goalie Austin Jones. They know that he's a threat in the clear game as he can move it up himself. Pass to Casey Brown. Turnover goes out of bounds. We're going Seton Hill ball. Tough break there for the Chestnut Hill as they want to set up their offense, unable to on the clear. Referee stoppage. Seton Hill's going to take advantage of the situation and let their short stick pick it up and try to clear it himself. Pass off to another short stick. Looks like Seton Hill brings down a lot of people back close to the net and tries to give it to their shoulders and let them run. One of my keys to today's matchup is going to be on the defensive end for Chestnut Hill Griffins. They have 2 sophomores in Jordan Jesnak and Connor O'Donnell playing close stick defense. They're going to need to have a good game against a skilled attack group of Seton Hill. If they can have a good game, that'll be a big factor in today's game. Good save. Austin Jones off the helmet. Looks like it's going to be a push on Chestnut Hill. Listen to the refs. Got a penalty on Connor O'Donnell, number 16, for a push with possession. It's going to be 30 seconds. Seton Hill will go up, man up for 30 seconds. Not a terrible penalty to take there. Don't force up the goal. Just take a 30-second penalty. Let's see if they can kill it here.
Chestnut Hill fouls penalty, number 16, Connor O'Donnell. Hey, let's go on here. 30 seconds. 30 in the first quarter.
Seton Hill's able to get a rotation early. Shot, goal. Number 24. Went 5-hole, and Austin Jones unable to get the stop. Looks like Chestnut Hill will try to get that rotation there faster on man down scenario. Seton Hill is able to move the ball quick, get it down. Hands free, no one on them. Steven Lapuzzo back at the faceoff X with John Bennett on the far wing and senior defenseman Chris Dahowski on the near wing.
11-13 on Grant.
Goal is number 4, John Miller. Ball looks like it's rolling out of bounds. We'll go Chestnut Hill ball on the turnover. John Bennett clears himself, gets some space. John Bennett was CACC Defensive Player of the Week last week. He's a great player because he's not only is a defensive player, but he had a goal and 2 assists in last week's matchup. So he can do it all. To win defensive player and also have his hand on offense, that's great. Good pick set by Ben Revak. Scott Wilden scanning the field, gives it to Nick Weber. Nick Weber gets a good look here. Left-handed shot, goal! Nick Weber, great left-handed shot. Get across top to the middle, get his hands free. Something the Griffins have done great last week, and they look to here again to do it again. Set a pick, get up top, and take those shots from the middle of the field like that. Get your hands free, get to the middle of the field, and let it fly. Great goal from Nick Weber.
33, Scott Wilden. 10:27 remaining in the first quarter.
Steven Lapuzzo in at the faceoff X. Jack Klein on the far wing. We got a faceoff violation against Seton Hill. Chestnut Hill will pick up the ball. Jack Klein looking to take it. They make their substitutions quick, although number 15, Brett Craig, rides it pretty tough, able to force a turnover. 15, Brett Craig. Also keep an eye on him in the transition game. He has 2 goals on the year. He's an LSM Canadian, but he can still score even though he's a long stick. That's something Coach T was talking about to his team earlier. They want to stop them in transition. That's one of my keys I have for this game is win the transition battle. Seton Hill's long stick middies are great in transition. They're short stick D mids. They can run it and score. Although they're defensive players, they can score easily. So they have to get their subs when they can, but their offensive middies need to be able to play some defense here. Right now we have Ben Revak guarding number 15, Craig Brett. So Seton Hill is able to pin Ben Revak. Now they look like they have a shot, goal, or shot save, rather. Sorry about that. Save Austin Jones. Good check from number 17. Connor O'Donnell turns it over in the clear. Although Griffins are able to get their sub Ben Revak off and get their defensive middies in. Shot, goal, 45. Seton Hill scores. Goals number 45, Robert Hossef. That's his 10th of the year.
Seton Hill University goal scorer number 45, Robert Hossef. Assist number 15, Brett Craig. 9:08 remaining in the first quarter.
Brett Craig was an All-American last year. Did a great job there in that scenario. Staying in, forcing Chestnut Hill to not make their defensive subs. Something I was talking about in the transition game. Chestnut Hill needs to get their defensive subs on the field when they can. Good face-off win by Steven Lapuzzo. Great pass off to John Bennett. John Bennett's going to try to run it himself. He's getting shoved out. He does get shoved out. It's going to be a turnover. Seton Hill ball. Chestnut Hill riding it well, but let a short stick come back to the ball and get it. That's not something you want to see. You want to keep those short sticks from getting the ball as long as you can. Successful clear here by Seton Hill. Some Seton Hill looks to do is they like to invert their middies, take a short stick behind the net and try to attack them from there. Right there was number 31, Ryan Manback. Wasn't able to get the switch though. Chestnut Hill was able to pass it off well. They look like they read that they've had in their pregame report. Shot, save, Austin Jones. Good save by Austin Jones. He's looking to have another good day today. Good ride here by Seton Hill, but senior defenseman Connor Crawford's able to cross fields with it and get it over to Connor O'Donnell. Gives up to Tyler Howie. Howie's looking to clear it himself. Seton Hill's doing a good job here clearing, making it hard for the Chestnut Hill Griffins. Seton Hill's very well sound defensively. They have a lot of good athletes and they're disciplined. They know what they like to do. They do not like to send a lot of slides early. They want to make you beat them one-on-one. They know they're good, so they want to make the team they're going against earn their slides, which is going to be tough for Chestnut Hill as they're going to have to win the one-on-one matchup. One of my keys I have for today is that Chestnut Hill attack needs to do a good job attacking their poles. As gives it up to Nick Weber. Nick Weber looks to go. Chestnut Hill needs to attack the close defenders since Seton Hill has a very good defensive midi group. All-American LSM Brett Craig is in there for the Seton Hill Griffins. We got a loose ball push. It's going to stay Griffin's ball. Shot clock resets. Nick Weber looks to attack his short stick here. As I was saying before, Seton Hill left-hand shot, Nick Weber, wide. JR's there to back it up. Seton Hill's defensive, even their short stick defensive group is very talented, so I think the attack needs to have a good day today for the Griffins, Chestnut Hill Griffins. Shot, John Bennett gets to his left hand, lets it sneak by. Great job by John Bennett to roll back, get to the middle of the field, and let a left-handed shot fly. That's two left-handed shots here for the Griffins that have gone in. They've done a good job of getting in the middle of the field. Great start here for Chestnut Hill Griffins as the score is 2-2.
Chestnut Hill College goals scored on number 14, John Bennett. Unassisted at 6:16 remaining first.
Great start for the Griffins as they're able to put on pressure early against Seton Hill. It's a tough matchup for them, but they look like they're able to stand the test here today. Billy DeMayo on the far wing, Chestnut Hill, along with P.J. Spurnell on the near wing, freshman long stick midfielder. Face-off won by number 26, Logan Gray. Brett Craig carries it for Seton Hill. Chestnut Hill's looking to double here, but Brett's able to find the open man and get it off to him. Good D by Billy DeMayo. He's able to stuff him in. Not let him to get anything near. Good body check by Billy DeMayo. Some confusion here for the Griffins. Good save by Austin Jones. Looks like there was a little confusion there for Chestnut Hill as there was a mismatch. Fortunately not able to successfully clear it. Good ride, though, by Billy DeMeo. Seton Hill retains possession, though. They got another mismatch here. Looks like Griffins are a little chaotic here on defense. They're sending a lot of slides here. Shot, goal. Was able to run through his defender, Mickey Holland. Get physical. That was number 8, Zach Estabrooks. Zach Estabrooks on the goal. Good job being physical there, getting downhill. Chestnut Hill Griffins defense looked a little chaotic there. Weren't really set up. Fortunately, they're not able to get that clear, get it out of the defensive zone. Steven Lapuzzo back into the faceoff X.
Seton Hill University goal scored by number 8, Zach Estabrooks. 5:15 remaining.
John Bennett and Matthew Anderson are on the wings for the Griffins. Faceoffs won again by number 26, Logan Gray. Good check from Tyler Howie on All-American Brett Craig. Forces a turnover. John Bennett picks the ball up, though, but he then loses it, able to pick it up himself. Good job by Tyler Howie there. Able to strip the All-American. Scott Wilden with the ball, gives it up to John Bennett. You're going to leave John Bennett in on offense here. Good pass by John Bennett to J.R. Howell. J.R. Howell shot, goal! Great feed from John Bennett. Great catch by J.R. Howell in tight space like that. Able to get a good cut. Able to catch it along with a stick on his hands. In tight like that, you don't want a whole lot of stick checks. J.R.'s able to fight that one off. Fight through sticks and just able to get a shot off. That's a great job by J.R. Not trying to get too fancy. Just catch in the middle, let a shot off quick. Hopefully the goalie doesn't see it. Chestnut Hill Griffins here sending Mickey Holland at attack, even though he's a short stick defensive midi. So it looks like their game plan for today's game is if they lose the faceoff X, they're going to have Steven Lapuzzo run directly in at attack, so Mickey Holland can then come on, try to get that quick sub, as they maybe anticipate it's going to be a tough day at the faceoff X. Even though Steven Lapuzzo's doing a good job tangling up, looks like it's going to be a hold or trip against Seton Hill. That's a faceoff win for Steven Lapuzzo. Great job. Let's see what they do for Mickey Holland. I guess they're going to leave him in on midfielder as JR is going to sub in from the box to play attack.
4:36 remaining in the first quarter.
Casey Brown looks to go early here. We got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be a push with possession. I think the shot was not able to go in. The refs are talking it over. One saying it could be in the crease, the other saying it's a push. I think they're going to go push here, as he did fall in the crease, but he was pushed in. So it looks like it's going to be a 30-second push with possession. That is what they're going to say here. It's going to be a push with possession, 30 seconds. So the Chestnut Hill Griffins will go up, man up for 30 seconds here. Let's see who the penalty is on. Penalty is on number 25, Colin Mitchell. Chestnut Hill had a great day last Saturday on Man Up. They're going to look to continue that success here today. Scott Wilden was a big factor in Man Up. Although he plays attack, he's up top in the Man Up offense because he has one of the best shots on the team. So they use him up top in Man Up offense. He turns it away over here as pass deflected. Chestnut Hill's going to try to ride it tough with their extra man. They leave a midfielder wide open at the top of the box. Penalty's going to be released here. We're going to go even strength as Seton Hill will get their extra man back in. About 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Score is 3-3. So Seton Hill's doing a great job on offense, answering the call. Every time they've given up a goal, they've answered back. John Bennett still in on defense, able to stuff his man. Good job on defense by sophomore Connor O'Donnell. Good save, Austin Jones. Able to match stick for stick. As the attackman drops his stick and goes low, Austin Jones is able to read it and stop it well. Taking a lot of low shots on Austin Jones today. I wonder if that's something they've had in their scouting report. Billy DeMayo clears it for the Griffins. John Bennett now has it. Let's see what they do here with Billy DeMayo. He has a pull on him. Let's see if they try to pin him or they try to get him off right away. Looks like they're just going to get him off right away. No, he's going to stay. He's going to turn back around, get a quick advantage opportunity. Nothing there. He's going to try to he's going to pass it off and get off for his defensive subs. Good job there by Billy DeMayo trying to stay aggressive, given the opportunities. Small opportunities like that can be the difference in a game like this. You get a couple seconds to pin a defender like that, get a quick extra man opportunity. Ben Revac takes a run here. Good job, able to force a show. Seton Hill's able to switch it all pretty well. Now Scott takes a run at All-American Brett Craig. Brett Craig has a good lift check on Scott and able to get all around on that shot and able to get all on it. Shot goes high. Chestnut Hill will keep possession. There's 13 seconds left on the shot clock here. JR goes right away. Behind the back feed, tipped by goalie. Good scoop up by Scott Wilden. We got a push going against Seton Hill, and Scott Wilden's shot bounced off the goalkeeper. So shot clock will reset. Fresh 80 for Chestnut Hill Griffins here as they able to run a fresh offense. Take another 80 seconds. Great job there by Scott Wilden, picking up the chum in the middle of the field. Ben Revac takes a run here at Brett Craig, gets him hung up the back of the net. That's a key matchup I have for this game. Matchup to look out for is sophomore Ben Revac, UMBC transfer, very talented player going against All-American Brett Craig. Brett Craig should be pulling Ben Revac most of the game today. We'll see what they do there. That's a matchup to keep an eye out for. Flag down. Ben Revac forces a penalty on Brett Craig. It looks like it's going to be a slash to the helmet. He got a decent shot off too, but unfortunately it went wide. Looks like Ben Revac's going to stand up to the test and go right at Brett Craig. Not be afraid and attack him. You love that confidence in Ben Revac, able to go at anyone. Doesn't care how talented they are, how good of a player. May respect them, but will attack them. He has enough confidence in his ability to go at anyone on the Division II level.
Number 15, Brett Craig holding. 1 minute 13 remaining.
Good pass from Casey Brown, but not able to make it in. Steele Mulroy was in the crease. We're going Seton Hill ball. Good ride from Scott Wilden. Gets the ball up to the middle of the field. John Bennett scoop it up. They have a slight man advantage here. Let's see if they rush it early. They do. Good shot by J.R. Howell. Good save. Good save from number 30, goalkeeper Max Eisman. Chestnut Hill will keep possession here. It is all even with 36 seconds left. So they're going to try to go here as there's no reason for them to hold on to the ball. Try to get a goal late here and take a 1-goal lead heading into the second quarter. Steele Milroy now has it, freshman from Seattle, Washington. Steele Milroy's going to take a run here, it looks like. Jab steps to his left hand. Takes a nice move there. Takes a right-handed shot. Outside. Almost looked like it was in. Outside shot. Decent shot there from Steele Milroy, though. Able to get a good move. Not a whole lot of space to operate with. Goalkeeper Mac Eisman chucks it up the field. Griffins are going to try to defend it here. Good job by Jordan Jesnak to tip it down, get the ground ball. That ends the first quarter with your score 3-3. Great first quarter by Chestnut Hill Griffins. They're fired up to go against a nationally ranked team like that and have a great quarter. That's a great job by Chestnut Hill. Last year when these two teams met, Chestnut Hill Griffins... Sorry, listening to the refs here.
Yeah, we got an air horn.
We're going to need an air horn.
I like air horns, so we're in luck.
Okay. Okay, I need some balls on the sideline, too.
last year, Chestnut Hill Griffins traveled to Pittsburgh, PA, to take on Seton Hill. They lost that game 4-18, so doing a great job here, showing that it's not going to be the same as it was last year. Seton Hill's traveling down day of to come face them on a Tuesday, and right now it's 3-3. Looks like it's a good matchup between these two. Shows the improvement of Chestnut Hill as they look to improve this year. Not have a score of 4-18 like it was last year. They're going to try to keep it close. It's a good job here by Chestnut Hill Griffins. Shows where they're at this year as compared to where they were last year. Keeping a close game against a nationally ranked opponent like Seton Hill. Doing a good job not giving up too many transition goals. That's a key I have for this game. Chestnut Hill's doing a good job on defense. There was one slip up there where they looked a little chaotic with their subs, but they were able to settle it down and then force a half-field scenario. Keep an eye out on sophomore polls Connor O'Donnell and Jordan Jesnak. See how they handle this test against a skilled attack group of Seton Hill. So far, they've done a good job, only giving up 3 goals through a quarter. Austin Jones has been having a good day, too, making the saves that he needs to save. Again, Chestnut Hill is going to leave in Billy DeMayo, short stick defensive midi, in at their attack group. Try to get all your defensive personnel out there, not give up transition goals. Something I was saying before. It looks like Coach T, that's a key he has for this game maybe, too. They're going to leave their defensive players out there and be loaded defensively so that they can leave Billy DeMayo to sub in for Steven Lapuzzo right away. So Billy DeMayo at midfield now. Once Steven Lapuzzo gets up, Billy DeMayo's going to run in quick. It's a good technique there for Coach T. And they're going to make their offensive subs out when they can. Something that's big for the college lacrosse game is you want to defend first. You want to have your defensive subs out first and then make the offensive subs. You can control it when you have offense. The other team controls you when you leave an offensive player out there. So they're going to, looks like it's just stress that Chestnut Hill's going to try to do today, get their defensive subs right. They don't want to be caught unprotected leaving an offensive man out there on defense. Seton Hill forces a switch with a pick. Takes a run on senior captain Matthew Anderson. Matthew Anderson throws a stick check, but able to get back. Forces a shot wide. Good check at last minute to force a bad shot. Seton Hills look like they're doing a lot of quick picks. They're not holding for too long, but they're just going to keep setting them and see if they work. If not, move it on and keep trying it. Chestnut Hill doesn't look set up as they leave a man open, but he was in the crease. Chestnut Hill ball. Looks like there's a mismatch there. Defense looks maybe a little chaotic here today. Good move by Austin Jones, able to sneak his stick under the riding attackman. Great toe drag there from Austin Jones. Nick Weber's moved in. He has a quick advantage, gives to Scott Willen. Scott Willen lets it go. Shot wide. Good job there by Ben Revek, able to get that pass off to Nick Weber, get a quick man advantage, something I said before. When those opportunities present themselves, you got to take advantage of those. When you have a quick scenario of having a man advantage. Billy DeMayo's going to try it here. Set a pick, get a switch, get out quick. Now they have a quick man advantage here coming in. They don't wait for it, though. Ben Revek tries to go right away, sends a pass to Scott Wilden, which does not go through and gets eaten up by goalkeeper Max Eisman. It's a great job by Billy DeMayo there. Something the Griffins love to do is they call it pin. They want to pin their defenders and get their short stick D-mids off and get their offensive subs on against another offensive men playing defense, or if they panic and try to run off, they have a quick man advantage. Something to keep an eye out for. How many times you're able to get those pin plays going. So far, they've been successful getting a couple opportunities. Tough slide there from Chestnut Hill as they left the man open on the crease, but Seton Hill was not able to connect on it. Shot outside. Austin Jones picks it up. We're going to look to clear it here. Defense looks a little chaotic here in the second quarter, but it has not hurt them yet. Seton Hill looks to ride tough as they bring 2 men up and ride it hard. Gets a lot of pressure. Chestnut Hill's going to have to be composed in the clear game. Really take their time. Make sure they're making the right passes and not be afraid of the pressure that these attackmen bring on the ride game. They're able to successfully clear that one, though. They set up in the offensive possession. John Bennett's going to come off of the field for Mickey Holland. He's going to get a breather here. Steele Milroy takes a run. Steele Milroy, freshman, very shifty. It's very good hip movement. He's going to look to take a little invert here at X. Let's see if he can take a short stick here. Freshman, not afraid of the big stage, going to take a run right away. Good feed. Steele Milroy, great feed. Gives it to Scott Wilden. Goal. Chestnut Hill Griffins go up 4-3. Great job. They're fired up here. The bench is getting rowdy. They love it. And there's also a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be a loose ball push. If so, that'll be waved. Let's listen in on the refs. Yeah, it's going to be a loose ball push. So on a technical penalty like that, a 30-second, if they score a goal because of it, the penalty is wiped off. So the goal is good. There is no penalty that will remain. Great job by Steele Milroy there, getting the invert, not being afraid of the big stage, going against right against his man. Freshman, not afraid going against a nationally ranked team. Makes a good move, gets heads on him, able to keep his head up and get it to Scott Wilden in on the crease. Steven Lapuzzo in at the faceoff X again. Billy DeMeo on the near wing. Chris Tahowski on the far wing. Another faceoff win by number 5, Jay Scribo. Shot, goal, Seton Hill. Number 5, Jay Scribo wins it himself, runs it down, and is able to score. It's a back and forth game here. Every time a team's scored, the opposition has answered here early. Great game here today. Total is 4-4. Looks like Seton Hill has 2 face-off wins they've been going to. That one was Jay Scribo. He scored it himself. They also have Jay Scribo and
in the second quarter. Seton Hill University goal scored by number 5, Jay Scribo.
And Logan Gray, number 26, Logan Gray. They have 2 face-off men they go to. Logan Gray, number 26, and number 5, Jay Scribo. They're going to leave Jay Scribo out there to take the face-off. Tries to win himself again, but Steven Lapuzzo gets a good job. He's going to run it himself. Hopefully doesn't get a turnover here. No, gets a good pass over to Scott Wilden. Scott Wilden gets mauled, though, in the middle. Turnover. Tough job there. It's a tough scenario when you're out there on the field like that. As tough as that looks, saying, why are you going to run in the middle there? It's easier said than done. Opportunity when you're already in tight like that and there's people coming from all over the place, there's really nowhere to go. They kind of set up a trap for you, so unfortunate situation there for Scott Wilden, but good face-off win by Steven Lapuzzo. Number 22 takes a run here against Mickey Holland, gets his hand free, draws a show. Shot, goal, Seton Hill. It all started with number 22 taking that long dodge, forces a show, bangs it behind the X, and then Chestnut Hill Griffins, after having that show, they're not able to recover. They're looking around, trying to keep an eye on the ball, and they're not able to get their defenders back, leave a man open on the opposite side. Good jitter by Seton Hill, creating a show on the initial dodge, moving again to an open man. Chestnut Hill's looking a little chaotic on their slides and slow shows today. Looks like they're going, maybe not slightly early, but when they go, they're not going fluidly. They need to get men on backside when they slide and show. Good face-off by Steven Lapuzzo. Looks like he has the clamp. Gets it out to John Bennett. John Bennett overruns it, though. Good face-off there from Steven Lapuzzo. He's having a good day today against a nationally ranked opponent. Seton Hill, number 31, takes a run, draws another show. Gets it behind the X, moves it again. Good job there, clamping on hands, able to force a bad shot. Good save, Austin Jones. Feeding the crease, they left a man wide open on the crease, but Austin Jones able to eat it up. Chestnut Hill's going to have to dial it down here. They're leaving a lot of people open in the middle of the field. Tough shots. You don't want your goalie, Austin Jones, facing those shots all day. Chestnut Hill's going to have to clean up these defensive slides, as I said before, if they want to stay in this game. They look okay offensively, though. 50 seconds on the shot clock, though. Let's see what they go with here. John Bennett takes a good run, draws some pressure, feeds it up to Scott Wilden. Those fumbled. John Bennett's able to pick it up though. Ben Revac taking it here against All-American Brett Craig. Gets a good dodge, gets underneath. Shot, goal. Ben Revac, great job going 1-on-1 against the All-American Brett Craig. As I said before, confident in his ability to go against whoever he can. Go against whoever on the Division II level. He's not afraid of the pressure, goes right at it, gets a great goal off it. Great job here by Ben Revac today. That's a matchup I had to watch for today's game. Was Ben Revac against All-American Brett Craig. Looks like Ben Revac's doing good a bit. He's not afraid of the big stage. Great goal there from Ben Revac to tie it up at 5. I'm very impressed with Chestnut Hill today. Keep it close against number 11 ranked Seton Hill. Offensively, they look very sound. Steven Lapuzzo back into face-off X. Looks like it's number 26, Logan Gray. No, it is number 5, Jay Scribo. Steven Lapuzzo breaks his stick on the body check. He's gonna have to switch sticks there. Chestnut Hill does not have to get their defensive subs in though, as they leave Billy DeMayo on the field, as I said before, in the attack unit. So they don't have to make their sub, but Seton Hill does here. It's going to eat up some shot clock time. Chestnut Hill doesn't have to bother making their subs. Billy DeMayo lets him get underneath though. Unfortunate, number 25 scores it. Colin Mitchell. Tough defensive possession there for the Griffins. They have their personnel out there. They just got to win the one-on-one matchup there.
Seton Hill University goal scorer number 25, Colin Mitchell. 8:45 remaining in the second.
We got Tyler Howie in as the defensive attackman. Billy DeMayo's going to come off the field. I think that's a very good idea that Coach Steve has. Leave his defensive people on the field so that they don't have to bother with making their defensive subs. And Seton Hill does. They're going to leave their long stick midi on at the face-off X, and then they're going to have to sub them off. That's going to eat shot clock time. Just gives you extra time, less time to operate on the offensive end. It gives you a little bit of advantage for Chestnut Hill on defense. They're all set here. They have all their defensive subs. A little confusion here with the referee as they initially called face-off violation, but then did not. See what the Griffins do here on defense. If they're able to stop it, try to tie it up. It's been a back-and-forth game. No lead exceeding one goal. They're going to try to keep it that way here. There's a man open up top. Shot. Looks like it's outside. Chestnut Hill's really got to clean up, though, their off-ball defense. They're leaving a lot of people open at the top of the box. Getting a lot of shots here against freshman goalie Austin Jones. He's able to stand the test thus far, but these are a lot of shows accumulating against the Griffins. Ben Revac in against All-American Brett Craig. He's going to look to take another run here. He's going to draw a good show here, but keeps it himself. If he can draw those shows, though, and keep his head up and get it, move it quick, Chestnut Hill can get good offensive possessions. There's a great example there. JR draws a slide. They get 2 men on him. You got to move it quick there and try to get to the backside quick while they're unsettled. Good job by Steele Milroy there. Great job there. Gets it up. Great possession there by the Griffins. Although JR's not able to bury the shot. You draw the slide like that. Make the extra pass. Get it to the backside where there's less defensive pressure. When they slide like that, move the ball quick while the defense is not set up and being chaotic. Seton Hill's done a good job doing that against Chestnut Hill. Chestnut Hill does a good job there doing it against Seton Hill. Good check by Scott Wilden, although it's not a turnover yet. The ball's able to stay in play, and they're able to keep it on the clear. Good job by Scott Wilden riding tough there. Unfortunately, not able to get a good balance, good friendly balance, get out of bounds. Need another good defensive stop here from Chestnut Hill. Billy DeMayo gets a good body check while his man goes down the alley. Tough pick here. Tough pick there. Shots. Good. It's a good pick there by Seton Hill. They're able to have a short stick, long stick matchup. They're going to have the short stick man set the pick. Chestnut Hill doesn't want to switch it there because they don't want to have the short stick, long stick matchup. So Billy DeMayo is going to have to try to show a little bit there and get back. And unfortunately, his man Connor Crawford isn't able to get over and have some pressure on that shot. It's a good play there by Seton Hill as they take a 2-goal lead. Largest deficit of the day. Freshman Jack Klein in on the near wing for the Griffins. Senior captain Matthew Anderson on the far wing. Steven Lapuzzo in at the faceoff X. Looks like Seton Hill's putting Jace. No, that's not Jay Scuba. That's number 26. Logan Gray. That's tough sometimes for a faceoff man to go against multiple people. You get different looks. So decent strategy there for Seton Hill. Good tip there by Connor O'Donnell. Austin Jones gets a good ground ball and keeps it. Great job by Austin Jones. Jack Klein gets it now. He's running up himself. Austin Jones going, not afraid to come out of the net and get dirty, do the dirty work, pick up those ground balls, not afraid to fight off some pressure as well. Good job not turning it over there while he's out of the net. As I was saying before with Steven Lapuzzo, going against two different people at the face-off X, you can get a different look. That can throw you off sometimes because you want to get used to one person's style and they throw a different guy in out there at you, so that can be tough. Chestnut Hill looks to set up their offense in now with senior midfielder Nick Weber, Ben Revak, and Mickey Holland. Ben Revak's going to take a run here against All-American Brett Craig. Gets a good pick there by Mickey Holland. He gets a short stick matchup. Let's see if he tries to take him to a spot that he's uncomfortable, get a one-on-one matchup. He does. Able to draw a slide. Good feed. Ben Revak draws the slide. Seton Hill's trying to go early to that as Ben Revak, a dangerous threat, is against a short stick matchup. So Seton Hill's going to look to go early there. They do, but it costs them as Mickey Holland's left wide open on the crease. Great feed from Ben Revak. Great job there. It all started with that pick from Mickey Holland. Able to set that pick to get a short stick on Ben Revak. Get that short stick matchup, which then reaps the benefit of his reward for that pick. Able to get the goal. Great job by Mickey Holland there. Not only on the goal, but that pick earlier in the possession.
29, Ben Revak. 5:14 remaining. Second quarter.
6-7 here. Chestnut Hill Griffins bring it back within one. Great game here from Chestnut Hill Griffins, keeping it tight. Face-off on by number 26. Bad shot here as it goes low, bounces high. Number 26, Logan Gray. Seconds on the shot clock as Seton Hill makes their offensive subs. So now they have less time to work with. Those 60 seconds is still a good amount of time. It's just something Chestnut Hill's doing good with, leaving their defensive subs out there. Less time to operate with. Number 25. Shot goal, number 25, Colin Mitchell takes a short stick defender, Billy DeMayo. Takes him behind. Gets a good move coming upfield, able to get a good low ankle shot. Sneak it behind on Austin Jones. Good shot there from Colin Mitchell.
Seton Hill University goal scorer number 25, Colin Mitchell, and assistant goal 42 remaining.
Logan Gray's in there out there for the Chestnut Hill Griffins. Look like Seton Hill with their face-off men. Looks like they're doing shifts. They're not going. You get one, I get one, you get two. Looks like they have a set shift number they're doing. Since they're going to leave them out there for 3, 4, and then make the switch when they feel necessary. Something good so they can leave their face-off men, let them get in a groove. Steven Lapuzzo ties it up well. Looks like we got a hold at the face-off X. Looks like we're going Griffin ball. We got a technical violation against Seton Hill with a hold. Loose ball hold, it looked like. Not sure if it was a face-off violation. Looks like at the face-off X, though, the Griffins are seceding, just sending their short stick D-mid right into the box. They're not too concerned about losing the face-off. They just want to be set on defense, not give up transition goals. They've done a good job here on that today, although they have given up a goal to face-off man number 5, Jay Scribo. good moves here from number 2, Steele Milroy, freshman. Doing a good job starting some offense. Pass, John Bennett, unable to hand it. Steele Milroy, ball goes out, turnover, going Seton Hill ball. Steele Milroy doing a good job being shifty, getting the offense started. Just get a little bit of movement there. If you can make a couple moves, beat your man, make the defense move. That sets up some offensive opportunity. Good job going early there, too, now with the shot clock. You don't have time to be doing that. You got to go when you have the opportunity. Good job there to start some offense. Looks like pass tipped, going out of bounds. Good ride from the Chestnut Hill Griffins. They're going to get possession here. About 3.5 minutes left. Looks like we got a timeout here. Seton Hill takes a timeout here. That's looks good. Looks like they're a little clustered. Timeout here, Seton Hill. I'm going to try to listen into Coach Terranova from the timeout. It's going to be tough since it's windy here, but he brings out the whiteboard. Looks like they're going to draw up some offense here for this possession, as they will have possession coming out of the timeout. Not able to overhear what Coach Mike Terranova is talking about, but he's drawing up a play here on the whiteboard. So we'll see what they come out with. Defensive in their own huddle. They look fired up. They must have had a good meeting there. They came out fired up, screaming, yelling. They've done a decent job here. Only giving up 8 goals. It's somewhat a lot, though, but they've done okay. They just look a little clustered on their slides. If they can tighten that up, freshman Austin Jones is having a good day in net. Facing a lot of shots there. They're going to try to tighten that up, not force as many shots in. In for the Griffins is freshman Steele Milroy, Mickey Holland, and Ben Revac. Steele Milroy's having a good day. Not sure if he's in the box score yet, but he's done a good job taking his man when he's got the opportunity. Doing a good job dodging. Let's see if they go to him. J.R. Howell behind, sets it up. He has a short stick defender. Tackling with a short stick defender. Don't know if that's something Seton Hill deliberately wants to do. As they pull. Ben Revac shot. Not able to get a huge angle on it, though. We got a flag down here. Looks like it's going to be a push for possession. Tough penalty there as Scott Williams is trying to fight for a ground ball. It looks like it's going to be on Ben Revac, 29, with a push for possession. 30-second man up here for Seton Hill. Technical penalty, 30 seconds. Curious to see on that offensive possession for the Griffins. They left a short stick on J.R. Howe, who's a threatening attacker who plays behind. And they pulled number 2, freshman Steele Milroy. I don't know if that's something they're going off today, as Steele Milroy's had success dodging his short stick D-mids. Sun finally comes out here at Victory Field, so we get the little sunshine, though. Seton Hill sets up their man-up offense. Don't have a whole lot of time to get it going here, as it's only 30 seconds, so they're going to go early here. Looks like they're trying to drag and pass off. They do get it down to number 45. Number 45, Robert Hossef. Seton Hill did a good job there, dragging their defender, force a rotate, bounce it, pass it one more. They have Robert Hossef coming upfield, catches and shoots right away. Good job not taking a whole lot of time, just catching and shoot right away if you got it. Good goal there from Robert Hossef. That puts the lead in its biggest margin of the afternoon, up 3 goals, score of 6-9. Steven Lapuzzo back in at the faceoff X. Jack Klein on the near wing. PJ Spurnall on the far wing. Number 5, Scribo in for this Seton Hill. He wins it himself. Shot there, good save from Austin Jones. A lot of shots are going low here. I don't know if that's something that Seton Hill had in their scouting report. They want these shots going low, but Austin Jones a good job stopping all these 5-hole shots here today. Fumbled there by senior Connor Crawford. Was able to pick it up himself. Good clear there from Connor O'Donnell. Able gets up to J.R. Howell. J.R. Howell moves it to Scott Wilden. Chestnut Hill's looking to set up their offense here. Both Pohl, P.J. Spurnell, and Billy DeMayer out there. Let's see if they try a pin or they just want to get their subs right away. Looks like there's too many men for Chestnut Hill. Let's see if the refs catch it. They do catch it as they're going to blow the whistle here. They're going to have too many men. Tough job there from the Griffins as they sent on senior Nick Weber, and they had both of their defensive middies on. Good job subbing there. Looks like they want to, maybe after that, try to get their defensive subs off earlier. I know Billy DeMayo is good at doing the pin play. They might leave him out there to try to work the pin play. By the pin play, I mean I've said it before. Leave him in there to set a pick, try to get a switch, and run out of there so you get a quick man advantage. Number 31, Ryan Manback, takes Billy DeMayo out high, forces a slide there. They pass it one more, hands-free shot. Good save, Austin Jones low. Looks like Chestnut Hill's got to clean up their slides here. They look a little unaware of when they should slide. And when one person doesn't know if they should slide, it messes up the whole thing because you can't half go on a slide. If you're going to go, you got to go. So that way you can set up the rest of the defense and they can make a full slide and get to the backside like that. Unable to go quick there for the rest of the defense. They leave up backside, wide open, hands-free shot. Referee timeout here. They're talking it over. Not sure what they're going to say. As I said before, though, something looks like the Griffins will talk about in their halftime huddles about defense is if they got to slide with a purpose. When one person slides, the whole team needs to be ready to go. You can't have one person slide and setting up the whole defense not being where to go because it's these backside matchups that are killing them. The initial slides, they're good, but that's not what Seton Hill's looking for. They're not looking to beat in the one-on-one matchup. They're looking to win that one-on-one matchup and make 2 passes and have a hands-free shot, which they've done a good job here this afternoon doing. Shot clock's off here. 50 seconds left in the rest of this half. Looks like they're going to try to hold for the last shot, try to get another goal. Before the end of the half, Billy DeMayo out high against number 31. Number 31, Ryan Manback. Billy DeMayo's going to try to stand tall here, fight the good fight, and not let his man beat him here. Not force a slide, but he does. Good job there. Good job by Jordan Chestnut calling the slide. They're able to match up their good backside. P.J. Spurnell gets beat there, but Austin Jones in for the save. Good ground ball by P.J. Spurnell, though. They're going to try to scrum it here. As long as they keep it on the ground, get no more shots off. Shot goes wide. Austin Jones there for the backup. With about 3 seconds left. He's just going to try to chuck it downfield, see if they can't get some magic. Nope, he's just going to hold it for the rest of the half. Good half there for the Griffins. Although they're down 3 goals, it's a great job by the Griffins going against a nationally ranked opponent. Seton Hill keeping it close. I don't think Seton Hill was prepared for Chestnut Hill to come out this hot and heavy early. 6-9, not a bad score here, though they are losing. It's a tough matchup, and they're keeping it close. Let's see. Along with number 5, Scribo for Seton Hill. Captains John Bennett and Matthew Anderson are on the wings for the Griffins. Face-off wise, Chestnut Hill's gone 30% and Seton Hill's gone 70%. It's a big disparity, although looks like in Chestnut Hill's game plan, they're not really too concerned about the winning percent. They're just trying to not lose transition battle. They're not trying to have these fast breaks off the face-off half. They've given up 1 in the first half. This face-off and Ben Scribo had a goal. But they're just trying to leave their defensive people in, and if they lose the face-off, at least try to be all set up for defense. So done a good job of that, going 30% though. Not great, but not terrible, going against a skilled opponent like Seton Hill. Backside shot, high. Something else I have for the Griffins going to the second half. They have to do better backside defense. They're leaving up a lot of shots. That's what I was saying earlier. A lot of shots Austin Jones had to face today. A lot of backside shots. Flag down here. Man gets topside, takes a shot, goes wide. Seton Hill will keep possession here. They got 50 seconds to operate here with the shot clock. And then they will also retain possession with the flag on the field. Mickey Holland does a good job on defense here. They're going to go with the invert here. He's going to have to stand tall here once again. Gets a step on him. Does a good job recovering. Another pass up top, shot. Good save. Austin Jones giving up a lot of shots here again early. Something they're going to have to tighten up going forward. Looks like we got another technical penalty. It's a 30-second call against number 14, John Bennett, for interference. So only 30 seconds, although Seton Hill, even though having not a lot of time to operate with the 30-second penalty, they've done a good job catching here today. Chestnut will look to stop him here with only 30 seconds.
Let's go
right here! Right here! Come on, boys! Let's go, Johnny!
Do a good job moving it here. Good save, Austin Jones. Seton Hill's look like they've been doing the same thing on man up. They're just trying to drag and pass, but good shot there, but Austin Jones able to eat it up. Matthew Anderson eats some checks, able to clear it though. As Justin Hill will try to get their subs here. Casey Brown looking to take a run here against his pole. Not going to try to do too much now as they try to get their offensive subs in. John Bennett takes a run against his short stick D-mid. Draws a slide. Good check there, though, from Seton Hill as they're able to force a ground ball. Pick up here by Seton Hill. Good slide there by Seton Hill. Goalie Max Eisman chucks it up to number 31. Got a quick man advantage. Shot, goal, Seton Hill, and a flag on the play. Something that Chestnut Hill does not want to give up. Transition goals, they just did one there. With a short stick, D-mid, sneak behind them. Goalie Max Eisman makes a good pass up the field. They get a quick man advantage. Another hands-free shot against freshman goalie Austin Jones, unable to make the save. Another penalty on John Bennett. They got an unnecessary 1 minute penalty. So we're going to have a man down face-off here. They're going to send out PJ Spurnell in there for the draw. They're just going to have the pull take the draw. Most likely just secede it, try to get up and play defense right away. The goal was number 17, Bennett Johnson. The assist was number 31, Ryan Manback. Ryan Manback's having a good day today. Did a good job of getting the ball in transition, forcing the offense, making a good pass on the assist there. Seton Hill leaves out long stick midi Brett Craig on the faceoff wing. He gets the ground ball and moves it to number 24. They're going to make their offensive subs here and go man up here for Seton Hill.
Seton Hill University goal scored by number 17, Bennett Johnson.
They've done a good job of getting shots here on man up. They like doing this drag play here. They like to drag their one defender and force a rotate. He's going to drag up. Man's going to come off the crease. They don't have it there. Chestnut Hill defends it well. They do it there again. Shot, save, Austin Jones. This is what they look for. They look for those wings. Those wings have a decent shot. They look like they wind up. They force Chestnut Hill to rotate, and they dump it down one more to the GLE attackman, and then he comes up in field and gets the shot. Did a good job here today, though, but Austin Jones able to make the save. Tyler Howie, great clear by Tyler Howie. Gets up to Ben Revac. He's going to try to split the double team here and kill the rest of this penalty. Fight off these checks by All-American Brett Craig. We're all even here. Chestnut Hill gets their man back in play. Down 6-10 here. They're going to try to score a goal, make this deficit a little closer. Steele Milroy loses the ball. Turnover. Number 12 picks it up, looking to run it. Scott Wilden throws a body. Looks like it's going to be a flag here. Tough call there. I was right here to be able to see the hit. I liked it. I thought it was a good hit. Riley Tackman being aggressive, takes a good hit, tries to knock him out of bounds. Usually if out of bounds, they let some body checks there because that's the way you get him out, but looks like they're going to call a penalty here. Another unnecessary on Scott Wilden. Riley Tackman here gets a penalty for this body check. Tough, though, early here. Only 4 minutes into the game. Chestnut Hill's already had 3 penalties. Totaling 2.5 minutes. They've had 1 technical penalty, 30 seconds, and 2-minute penalties. They did not have a whole lot of penalties in the first half, and right here, already succeeding how much time they've had in the first. So, not good here for the Griffins. They're going to try to clean it up. They do their roll-up play, get the man coming off the crease. Shot eaten by John Bennett off the helmet. Good job, John Bennett, taking a shot right off the helmet. Keep an eye on what Seton Hill does. They try to drag that man up, have one slip out behind him from the crease, and get a mismatch going. Leave Chestnut Hill not aware. It's the drag play they like to run. They've been doing it all day long. They do it here again. Chestnut Hill sees it. They just haven't been well in defending it. Good skip pass there, but it's bobbled. And Chestnut Hill looks to get the ground ball. Good checks by John Bennett. He's fighting tough for this ground ball. Looks like we're going Chestnut Hill ball. Good job by John Bennett. Able to force the ball out of bounds and will get himself trying to kill the penalty. Good job there by John Bennett. Chucks across field to Matthew Anderson. Matthew Anderson bobbles it, but it's going to stay in bounds. It's time, though. You're going to have to go quick. They only got about 10 seconds to clear it here. Let's see if they can do it. Man down clears are tough. Good job by Austin Jones giving it up to John Bennett. Get a successful clear there. Good job in there. All even here. Scott Wilden releases. Good job stopping that man up from Chestnut Hill. Good man down defense there. Steele Milroy here. Coaching staff on the sideline saying they want a good possession here. They want to take their time, get a good possession. They don't want to rush and force a turnover. But that's exactly what happens here. Not going to be a turnover there, but a good check there on Casey Brown. Good job, way to scrum it there out there to JR. They're going to try to settle up here. Looks like they're a little flustered. Ball been on the dirt a lot this first half, this early in the second half here for the Griffins. They're going to try to take their time. Good move by Ben Revac. Gets upfield. Good shot, Ben Revac. Able to tangle his man up behind the net, force a roll dodge, get a little separation, come upfield, not be afraid of the incoming pressure, and get a good shot there. Good job making the move, not only the move, but coming upfield, not afraid of the impending hit, and just puts his body out there and gets the goal. Good job, Ben Revac. Stephen Lapuzzo in at the faceoff X for the Griffins. Chris Dahowski and Jack Klein are on the wings. Billy DeMayo, defensive attackman, in for the Griffins. I know that's somewhat doesn't make a lot of sense saying defensive attackman, but as I said earlier, for those just tuning in, he's a short stick D mid. Put him in an attack just to have their defensive sub set so that Stephen Lapuzzo can. So that, as you see there, Billy DeMayo leaves right away so he can play defense. So they have all their defensive subs set up. It's a good job here. They have all their defensive subs. They're not going to give up any transition goals. They're going to try not to. They leave number 8, though, open on the sideline. They do not hit him. Goodbye check there by Billy DeMayo. Not able to let his man get out in the middle of the field. Jack Klein out there, freshman short stick D mid, able to give up too much room against his man. Number 8 scores a goal for Seton Hill, able to get to the middle of the field and get his hands free and shoot it here. Number 8, Zach Estabrooks. Tough spot there. If you have a short stick defender in there and you're in a tight scenario like that, within 12 yards like that, you might want to go ahead and just send the slide because you're able to get your hands free like that and just get the shot off. I think Chestnut Hill just slid there. He was able to just get his hands free and shoot it. Chestnut Hill's found himself in a hole here, down beat 7-11. try to dig their way out of it, though. Have a first quarter like they did. Steven Lapuzzo loses the face-off to number 5, Scribo. He runs it himself. But good defense there by John Bennett. Connor Crawford gets a good ground ball. He fights through some pressure here. Let's see if Coach Terranova does not take the timeout. Let him play on, though, and it works out there. Able to get the ground ball. They only got 5 seconds here to clear, it looks like, though. Tough there. Can't get the ground ball right away. Just eating clock. By the time they actually do get possession, you have 20 seconds to clear the ball. And that doesn't matter if you pick up the ball and then drop it, you have 20 seconds for the whole thing. So they didn't give up possession, but they didn't get a clean pickup. So that's more time eaten up. They only had 5 seconds to clear it by the time they picked it up. So tough situation there for Griffins. As I said last game, something that kids got to get used to playing with this 80-second shot clock. They're only going to have 20 seconds to clear it over midfield, as opposed to last year. I think it was 30 seconds to get it over midfield and 10 seconds to get in. Shot goal. Shot goal number 17. Number 17, Bennett Johnson. As I was saying before, I'm not sure on the times of it was last year, but I noticed that you had a lot more longer time to get it across midfield because there was a certain amount of time to get it into the box. Now it's only to get it over half field. You only have 20 seconds to get over half field, and that's the longest part of the clear, is getting across half field. Once you get across half field, usually you can get it in the box fairly quickly, but they've eliminated that rule now just to get over half field. So got to be quicker with that this year, which is going to take some time for people to get used to, having to force that early part of your clear to be quicker. Because usually you want to take your time in that, set everything up, and then once you get over midfield, you get it quick. But they're going to have to change that here this year. Looks like Mickey Hollins in there at the face-off X. Got a face-off violation against Seton Hill. So he'll get a face-off win here. Ben Revac got a short stick matchup here, so Seton Hill quickly realizes it and puts up their man Brett Craig against Ben Revac. Looks like they're going to try to set a pick here with Mickey Hollins so he can try to do the pin, but doesn't work out there. Scott Wilden getting heavy downhill, but lets his stick hang, and a good check there from Seton Hill, but Chestnut Hill will retain possession. Coach Mike Terranova is yelling for JR to get up. I guess they want to give Ben Revac time and room and space to get a shot off here. He does. Looks like it was off the pipe. Good save by Max Eisman. Rebound given up to JR. He gets it off quick, and he's able to get back in the net, pick up the ball, and slide across and make a good save. Great save there by Max Eisman. Oh, tough break there as senior Nick Weber was looking to wind up there if he could get the ball, but they're able to keep the ball here. Chestnut Hill, they get the ground ball from Casey Brown. They have a whole 60 seconds still work here, so good long possession here from the Griffins. Hopefully they can cash in. And they'll let Ben Revac attack from Max. He goes up into a slide. And a turnover there from Ben Revac. Tough. Able to beat his first man. Looks like we got a loose ball hold against Seton Hill, so Chestnut Hill will keep the ball again, and the shot clock will reset, so they got another full 80 seconds. Ben Revac there, though, they're letting him take his opportunities from behind the X. Tough job there as Casey Brown got hit in the face, but no call. Able to force a turnover, and Seton Hill would take it down. Loses the ball here. Good check from PJ Spurnell. Keeps the pressure on him. Seton Hill's able to pick up the ground ball, though, and they have offensive possession. Looks like they're going to put Ben Revac in an attack. I don't know if it's a matchup they want. They want to try to let him operate against a close defender. Shot wide. So Ben Revac's in an attack. He most likely will not be matched up against All-American Brett Craig. So he'll have an opportunity to go against a different defender here. Let's see if they let him operate from behind the X. Someone will have to see when we get down the offensive end. Looks like they're going zone here as they leave a man wide open in the middle. Shot, goal, Seton Hill. Tried to switch into a zone there. Seton Hill was able to recognize it early. Feeder able to keep his head up and let a man creep in early on them. It's a tough spot about a zone. You got to keep head on swivels and no cutters happen. Unfortunately, they were not able to tack it down there.
Seton Hill University goes to number 45, Robert Hopsack, assist number 22, Thomas Anya.
Looks like Seton Hill's found their flow here. They're playing like the nationally ranked team they are, scoring a lot here in the third quarter. See if Chestnut Hill can't rally off a couple goals, make it close. Good face-off win there from Scrivo. They have a quick man advantage here. Chestnut Hill tries to make their sub early. Shot wide. 70 seconds on the shot clock here. Face-off man Brent Scribo still out there. Surprised Chestnut Hill wanted to get Steven Lapuzzo off the field so early on that face-off as Scribo's still out there on the field. Shot high. Looks like Seton Hill's, they're going to sub off their face-off man here, get all their offensive people out. Looks like they're going to attack the shorties here. And Chestnut Hill, Seton Hill looks to move it. Pick play here. Matt Anderson does a good job getting over it. 30 seconds on the shot clock here. Good job here by Chestnut Hill Griffins. They will force a turnover. They're going to get the ball. Going to try to score their first goal here of the third quarter. Try to get their offense going like it was in the first half. Did a good job in the first half scoring. My mistake. They have scored this half. It was Ben Rivak. We're going to try to get a lot more as they were able to score a good amount in the first half. They're going to try to get that going here. Probably having one goal in this third quarter. 4 minutes left. They're going to try to add on a couple more. Looks like Seton Hill may be trying to shut off Ben Rivak. Definitely playing a lot tighter on him. Now he's playing attack. And Scott Wilden has the All-American pole, Brett Craig, on him. Now he's playing midfield and Ben Rivak is playing attack. Shot, Scott Wilden bounced off defender, hits defender, can't make it way through the net. But ground ball here for the Griffs. Good ground ball by Casey Brown. Fights through a lot of pressure though. Ball's on the third again. Seton Hill's able to pick up the ground ball though. Looks like they're going to try to clear it here. So now it looks like coaching staff made the sub for Scott Wilden's now playing midfield. And Ben Rivak's playing attack. Good pass there up to 15, long stick midi, Brett Craig. So Scott Wilden's going to be playing midfield now. He's usually a midfielder, but he's been playing attack in the absence of Carson Reese. But looks like he's going to go back to midfield now. See if he can have some more success there. He's seemed to have not as loud of a day as he did last Saturday. So let's see if that can spark some more heat from him, get some more outside shots going. He let one fly there, but it was not able to find its way to the net as it got batted down by a defender. On defense now for Chestnut Hill. Shot, good save. Austin Jones. Kristahowski pressured out there and let his man go by him, but that was a good save by Austin Jones. Flag down here. Looks like to be able to push with possession. 30-second technical penalty. That's what it's going to look like. Let's listen in. Good job by Matthew Anderson getting the clear and then forcing the penalty. In for the Griffins, and their impending man up is freshman Steele Milroy, Scott Wilden, John Bennett. And they're going to leave the attack group out there: Ben Rivak, J.R. Howell, and Casey Brown. Interesting call there. As it looked like a push with possession. They're going to call hit up high. 2 minutes locked in. That's a very controversial call there. As Seton Hill's coaches look dumbfounded at that call. It looked like a push with possession to me, but they're going to call 2 minutes and locked in. So that means that no matter what happens, if Chestnut Hill scores a goal, the penalty will be full time. That's what locked in means, that if they score the goal, the penalty still stays in. So usually, if it's not locked in, regular penalty, if a goal happens, it's released. That Chestnut Hill's going to have a full 2 minutes to operate here. They're going to try to get a couple goals here. Get this lead with, try to tight it out on this lead, make it a little bit closer. Try to get at least 2 here. Interesting call there, as it looked like Matthew Anderson was just pushed and fell. Don't know if it was on the hit on Matthew Anderson, but benefits the Griffins, though. Ben Revac looks to let fly here. Nope, good job. Check, moved it down to J.R. Howell. Looks like he's going to let it fly here. Good bounce shot, Ben Revac from way downtown. Not a whole lot of angle. Good bounce shot there. Good job to get one early there, as now it's locked in, so they're going to have another opportunity to score here. Going to be a crucial face-off here for the Griffins. Mickey Holland's going to come out for the face-off. This is crucial to win it here, because if you're able to win it, you can go right in your man-up offense. If not, Seton Hill will try to kill this penalty. Big face-off here. Could be a turning point of the game. So, being man down, there's no near wing player for Seton Hill. So, Chris Dahowski will be able to be by himself. Ben Scribo is able to win it to himself. Unfortunate there. Let's see if they can try to ride it and get a quick turnover. Looks like they're going to double team it here. He's able to split it with a good swim dodge. Good job by Ben Scribo. It's a tough break for the Griffins. Good job there from Griffins. Well, unfortunately got a flag down, which is going to be a push with possession. Did a good job there trying to play tough, trying to be physical, be aggressive, force a turnover. But unfortunately, it's going to result in a penalty. Tough break there for the Griffins. It's going to be all even strength. Yeah, we got a penalty on number 77 senior Connor Crawford with a push with possession. It's going to be 30 seconds. I do not know how much time's left in Seton Hill's penalty, but it may result, since it's 2 minutes, even when Connor Crawford released, Chestnut Hill can still be man up. They won't have as much time to operate with. They can still be man up at the end of this. It's just see what Seton Hill does, if they try to attack or just kill as much time as they can. We got a referee stoppage here. Looks like it's going to be with the shot clock. They're going to reset here. They do. We'll get back to action. Minute and a half left in the quarter 2, so we'll see what happens here. I'm not too sure. I don't think Seton Hill penalty will run into the next quarter, but if it does, that'll be something to keep an eye out for. So now back man up. So I was right. The 2-minute penalty was long enough that Chestnut Hill's 30-second penalty was able to expire. Now they'll go man up again. So they're going to try to double here and get a turnover. Looks like they're not double teaming now. So they got an extra man. Here goes Billy DeMeo trying to double team, get a quick turnover. He's got 2 shorties though. Should try to get a pull up on him, try to strip a turnover. Definitely don't want to give up a goal there, and unfortunately they do. Have an extra man on defense and give up a goal. Not good there from Griffins. I think the problem was there they had the short sticks up there. They should try to get a pull up there. Easier said than done now, but don't want to leave a man wide open. But left 2 short sticks up there. Man from Seton Hill was able to break it, get to the net. No slides in there because they're trying to lock off and get a strip, and able to beat his man and move in and get a wide open shot there. Extends the lead there for Seton Hill. Scores 18-14. Looks like they've really found their groove here as they're laying it on. Going to try to make it tight though. Chestnut Hill's not out of this by any means. They're going to try to rally off a couple goals, make it tight, respectable game. They're still man up here, by the way, too, but looks like they're going to lose the face-off here. Looks like they'll probably kill the rest of the penalty here. Penalty's going to release here in a couple seconds short. We'll be back to all even strength. Release, we're going even strength. 20 seconds left in the game. Shot clock off here. See if they try to take a run here on short stick defender Billy DeMayo. Takes him behind the net. Good push by Billy DeMayo. Another flag down, though, unfortunately for the Griffins. A lot of penalties in this third quarter from the Griffins. Looks like it's going to be a slash to the head minute penalty. Listen in, but that's what it looks like. Not too sure who the penalty is on, but looks like it's on number 16, Connor O'Donnell. Slash. 1 minute penalty. With only 6 seconds left, Seton Hill will hold it here. And then, due to rules being man up, they hold the ball. They're going to keep the ball going into the next half. They will not have to do a face-off. They'll just keep the ball here. That's exactly what they'll do. Coming out into the fourth quarter, they'll keep the ball. Tough quarter there for the Griffins, as the lead is now 14-8. Not able to answer the call, as Seton Hill's been scoring a lot of goals in bunches, and Chestnut Hill's not able to get a whole lot going offensively. Try to keep it tight here in this fourth quarter, though. Make it a respectable score. Going against an opponent this talented, like 11th ranked Seton Hill. If they do a good job of just making a score, there's a lot you can learn, even from a loss like this. There's a lot you can take away from a game like this. It's a good test for the Griffins. Being 2-0 now, going against people like this, it can set them up to have good success in their conference. Going against such a high caliber team like this, and playing them well, doing well in the first half on offense, makes you battle tested for going against easier opponents in their own conference. Looks like the Griffins are going to leave in Ben Rivak at attack. They're going to keep Scott Wilden going in at the midfield line. Going to start man down here, though. Something that could play a factor, too, is that the lights are not on this field. The sun's going down, so I wonder if that'll affect the goals in this low light scenario. No lights on here. Not sure reasoning towards that, but could be something to keep an eye out as it may affect goals. Good face-off there face dodge by Seton Hill. He's able to cash in on the goal. Something they've been doing all day. Drag, pass, force Chestnut Hill to rotate to it. They did rotate to it, rotated well to it, but the man's able to tuck his stick across his body, make a move past his defender, and get a one-on-one shot against Austin Jones. Puts the lead 15-8. Seton Hill is really piling on now. They found their groove. Stephen Lapuzzo in at the face-off X with number 26. Number 26, Logan Gray. Looks like it's going to be a hold here, face-off violation, so that's one for the Griffins there. Stephen Lapuzzo wins another face-off. Good job there, Stephen Lapuzzo. So Scott Wilden's going to come on with the midfield along with Steele Milroy. They're going to put All-American pole Brett Craig on Scott. Here comes Mickey Holland in through the box. He's going to try to take a run here, maybe against a short stick matchup, get a full steam ahead and charge right on. Nope, he's going to pass it off to Steele Milroy. Steele Milroy might take a run here. He's been doing a good job dodging, but not able to cash in with any goals yet. J.R. Howell takes a run, gets nothing. Scott Wilden's going to take a run here against All-American pole. Gets a good pick from Mickey Holland, doesn't get a switch.
Turn. Good double!
J.R. Howell gets eaten up. Looks like it's going to be a flag down as they chop a couple sticks on him. He gets up quick, though, as he realizes that they're going to keep ball. Fights it off, being tough offensive player that he is. Picks up his stick right away, and they're going to try to get a goal here if they can. With 20 seconds left on shot clock. Casey Brown makes a good move. Draws a couple slides. Not able to move it fast enough, though. Steele Milroy takes some moves. Good job, Steele Milroy. Using his dodge, able to get his hands free, take a good shot. Looks like it's going to be a loose ball push, but they're going to let it play on since the penalty is impending. Good job, Casey Brown scooping it up, so they'll keep possession here. As long as it does, it's got to stay in on the offensive side. Ben Revak's going to run up to it. He does save it, so they have with that shot from Steele Milroy, it's going to be a fresh shot clock, and they're going to keep ball here no matter what happens. With the penalty, the incoming penalty, they're going to keep the ball. So you're going to try to get a couple good shots and hopefully score one and then go man up again. Ben Revak makes a move left hand. Good shot! Ben Revak making a move from his left hand. He's done a good job working it. Another flag on the field. Don't know who this is against. Good job. Ben Revak's having some success working as an attackman, attacking from behind the net. He's a midfielder, but having a good job attacking from behind the net. Something to keep an eye out for. Very impressive by Ben Revak. Able to go to his left hand behind the net like that, come upfield, score it. Far corner. Good job, Ben Revak. We have the initial penalty, which looked like it was a slash. Yeah, that one's a slash. Here comes the second penalty. We got a cross check, so we're going to go 2 men up. So the first penalty was against JR. Wasn't his penalty, but his defender was hacking a bunch. So that was a slash on that. And it looks like when Ben Revak was making a move to the net, they called a cross check on that. So two penalties here. 1 cross check, 1 slash. Both going to be a minute. There will be 2 men down here. So it's going to be a lone face-off. No wing play here. Number 5, Scribo, is going to try to win it to himself. Oh, looks like it's not 2 minutes. My mistake. Not sure what the call was. They're able to only go 1 man down and leave wing Brett Craig on the wing. So not too sure about the explanation there from the refs. Face-off violation there on Steven Lapuzzo. Chestnut Hill coaching staff's calling Thunder, which not sure exactly what that means, but it seems like it's going to be their call to try to double team, get a turnover, because there's nothing to lose here. Let Brent Scribo run free. Wide shot. It's going to go out of bounds. So they're going to call their Thunder call here, which may be that they're going to pull goalkeeper Austin Jones out and try to get a turnover. They're going to play it tough. They're going to pressure out. Yeah, it looks like they're going to double here too, but Jordan Jesnak. So they're not worried about giving up goals here. They're just going to try to get a turnover. They're not going to play help defense. They're just going to pressure out and try to get a turnover as best they can. That's what their Thunder call is going to be. Haven't pulled goalkeeper Austin Jones yet to try to guard a man. That may be a different call to come. Looks like they're going to slide, try to get a turnover. Can't do it, though. Seton Hill recognizes, though. Now it looks like they're pushing to the net. They're just going to try to eat some clock. This is when the shot clock's in favor of the defense here. Good save, Austin Jones. Man comes upfield. Austin Jones able to eat it up. We got a good ground ball. Chestnut Hill not able to give up a goal. Looks like they're going to try to move it quick to Billy DeMayo. Billy DeMayo catch that midfield. Not a good man advantage, though, as Seton Hill was able to sub it well with Brett Craig, sorry. So not a man advantage here, but they're able to get the ball on offense. Ben Revak goes again to his left hand, but not able to cash in this time as it is a save from goalkeeper Max Eisman. Looks like they're going to get a successful clear here. 11 minutes left. They're going to go Thunder again. That's a lot of time to be going Thunder here. They might give up a couple goals here, but they're just going to take their... Yep. Looks like they give up a goal here. Good move by Seton here from behind the net. Coming upfield against senior captain Matt Anderson. Takes him behind. Able to get a little bit of separation using the goal to his advantage. Comes upfield and sneaks it by. Looks like we're going to have a goalkeeper change here as Stephen Hogan comes into the game for Austin Jones. Looks like Austin Jones going to be done for the day. Not a bad performance, though, from Austin Jones. Can't hang his head. He's faced a lot of shots. Done a good job going against the top 10, going against a nationally ranked opponent like this. Done a good job with the shots that he's faced, making some good saves. Looks like he's limping a little off the field. This cold weather, taking a shot. It's a good sub there from Coach Terranova. Looks like it's going to be too much for the Griffins to pull out this win. Keep your goalie fresh. Don't make him face any more shots than he needs to. Good day from Austin Jones, even though he's given up a lot. Still good job by the freshman in net. So now for the Griffins is junior goalkeeper Stephen Hogan. Stephen Hogan has had some play time last year, so he's used to playing the game. He's not a rookie by any means, so not a huge drop off here. They're going to still try to stay in this game best they can. He's not someone. They're not completely succeeding this game by putting in Stephen Hogan. Looks like going to be a turnover here. Griffins are fired up. They're going to try to stay in this game as best they can. Turnover here. And try to get a successful clear here. Pile on a couple goals. Great to see Griffins getting that double-digit mark. Keep this game tight. Could be something important down the end of the year to try to get some votes for nationally ranked. Having a good score against a team like this. There are such things as good losses, though. Keeping it in a tight game like this, maybe like a 5-goal loss to a top-ranked team like this can be important down the stretch if you get a lot of wins. You say, only if our couple losses come to Seton Hill by not a couple goals. That could be important down the stretch. You say, all right, that's a good team. Didn't lose by a whole lot. Didn't get blown out. You can receive some nationally ranked votes if you do that. If they keep moving on this win streak the Griffins have. So far, they've beaten the teams they're supposed to, having a win against Willing, Jesuit, and UDC. And this is a tough matchup for the Griffins. Although they're able to play it tough, giving up a lot of goals though for 16, but not exactly a game that they came into supposed to win. They won the games they're supposed to, played a great team like this, played them tight. So still looking like it's a good season for the Griffins as they improve off what they've done last year. Good shot, Ben Revak. Looks like he's working a bunch off that. He's having good success working from the X. Makes his move to his left hand again. Sneaks that one by. That's the third time he's had that shot. One was a goal. Third time in this fourth quarter. One was a goal. One was a save. And the third one was a goal. So good job, Ben Revak. Looks like he's letting go in his left hand there. We got also some cloth in the field, so we're going to have a penalty coming. Looks like we got another cross check. It's the second time that that's happened. Ben Revak's drawn a cross check on that move. He's done a good job there. So it looks like we're going to have a man up again for Chestnut Hill Griffins. Going to have to win the faceoff. It's going to be a crucial faceoff. Wonder who they put out on for the faceoff. Looks like pulled PJ Spurnell. Surprised by that move. Is usually when you put a pull out there, you're just trying to secede the faceoff. But gonna look like legal procedure, not having the right man out there for the sub, taking too much time. The refs are not going to allow that. They're going to just give the ball right away to Seton Hill. So it looks like they're still going to go into Thunder here. Now they have an extra man too. They're going to try to double it even more. Coach Terranova asking to send a pull to the ball carrier so they can have a pull and a short stick on for double team. Try to get a turnover here. Matthew Anderson's going to try to double team it here. Good job by Seton Hill just to attack that short stick and grind that one out. Interesting how that Chestnut Hill's taking their time trying to double team this. Coach just asking Matthew Anderson to get out there, and he's just got to force some action here. Can't let them carry it too long. Good job there, forcing them to come to him. Good job passing it off though from Seton Hill. Ben Revak standing in the play though, making some checks from attack. Looks like we got a flag on the field. Maybe it's offside. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna call offside. Tough job there. Ben Revak just trying to play tough, get a couple checks where he can, but unfortunately makes a mistake of stepping off sides. Looks like they're going to kill a penalty here, too, so Seton Hill will go man up after this. Takes a shot. Good save, Austin Jones. Scooped up by Chestnut Hill. That will stop the clock. Not sure if Seton Hill's penalty is released yet, so not too sure if it's going to be even strength for a couple seconds and go man up, or if it's going to start man up. Let's see what the penalty is, too. Oh, it's offside, Ben Revak. Most likely. That's exactly what it's going to be. Penalty on Ben Revak, offside. There's only a technical penalty. It's going to be another 30-second. A lot of 30-second penalties here this afternoon for the Griffins. Something I know Coach Michael Terranova wanted to talk over at this game, try to clean it up a little bit. A lot of 30-second penalties, and those will kill you. Little stuff like push for possession, offsides, little sloppy stuff that you don't want to have. Looks like Seton Hill will start in man up. Seton Hill also has a goalie change. They're going to keep their starter fresh, not face more shots than he needs to. Good save there, Steve Hogue. So number 41 is in now. Matt Flute is in for Seton Hill. Goalie Matt Flute has replaced Max Eisman. Tough job having both backup goalies coming here in a low light scenario like this. Going to be tough for them to pick up the ball, but so far Stephen Hogan's done a good job. About 7.5 minutes left to play. Good save there, Stephen Hogan. As I said before, though he's not the starter, very viable goaltender. It's good to have a backup that can step in the game and make some saves. Fortunately, though, we got a turnover, though. Stephen Hogan tries to clear to Tyler Howie, bobbles the pass, goes out of bounds. So Seton Hill will keep the ball. Looks like we're all even strength, though, so that's good. Coaching staff for the Chestnut Hill Griffins are letting their players know that they're still playing here. They want them to play tough. Although the game looks like it's out of reach, they want them to play tough. You never want to give up a game. It's great to see when your players still stay in the game and play as hard as they can. Just who knows? A couple goals, make that deficit tighter. It can be good. Having nationally ranked people taking a look at your record. Shot, goal there. Seton Hill coming upfield. It's a good sidearm shot. Sneaks in past Stephen Hogan. But as I was saying, if you play tough, you don't get a blowout like this. It can be the difference sometimes. Having these nationally rankings, even just receiving some votes, it's a high honor. So taking a look at this game like this, you want to see what teams do against good opponents. So it's a good test for the Griffins, though. Unfortunately, the second half has not gone their way, but the first half really standing up to the test. They're able to keep that up, even get a couple more goals here. Can look back on this game and see, you know what, they did good against a nationally ranked opponent. 10-17, though, not a bad score. Definitely offensively, Chestnut Hill's done a good job. Just defensively, a couple things are going to have to tighten up. Face-off win, number 26. Seton Hill looks like they're going to win it. Bobbles the scoop, though. Steven Lapuzzo grinding out here. Looks like it could be a loose ball push, but Chestnut Hill will keep ball. So play on there, it looked like. And they got possession, so good job there, Steven Lapuzzo, getting his own ground ball, staying in the fight there. Chestnut Hill does not look like they're giving up by any means, though. Still playing tough. As coach and staff, you love to see that. You want to see your players playing tough to the last minute, no matter the stakes, no matter the consequences. Connor Crawford there doesn't give his honor. His man almost gave up a backside goal there. Definitely something I think Chestnut Hill needs to look to clean up going forward is off-ball defense. They're giving up a lot of shots against freshman goalkeeper Austin Jones. They let a lot of backside passes get through and then hands-free shots. So something they'll look to clean up before their matchup next week. Griffins go on the road next week, Wednesday, against NYIT. It's an away game. They'll be traveling on a Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Let's see if they can get another win against a good team like NYIT. That would be a great win if they can pick that up here. Learn a couple mistakes that they made today. Shot, goal, number 34. Looks like Seton Hill's just piling on here. Number 34, Logan Maloney, tackling. Chestnut Hill will be on the road next Wednesday against NYIT. We'll try to clean up a couple things offensively, take the film against this game. That's why taking a game like this, especially early in the season, when you see a lot of teams, that's why Chestnut Hill was not it. This is the first time in school history they were going 2-0 because they like to schedule their tough games early in the year. A lot of teams like to do that because you get battle tested early, so you can learn from that moving forward. When you're playing your conference games later in the year, you're the best you can be. You're battle tested. That's what I think the Griffins did here, taking a tough matchup against Seton Hill, be battle tested, see what works against a good team, and make the best you can be, so that way you can beat the teams you need to be in the conference, such as Georgia Court, Post. At this point, that's all Griffins really need to do. Lose a couple out-of-conference games, and no one wants to lose games, but that's okay. If you can do good in the conference, that's what really matters. They're going to try to do good in their conference games when they get the opportunity. Five minutes left in the game. See what Chestnut Hill does. He's up another goal. Looks like that's number 34, Logan Maloney. Tough job, though. Looks like they're piling on now. Can be the situation where this defense just a lot of goals coming in, just lose the motivation. You hate to see it, but fortunately, sometimes that's what happens. Start piling it in. There's nothing working. It's 19-10 now. Tyler Howe and John Bennett are on the wings, and Paul PJ Spurnell's going to take the face off. Good job, PJ Spurnell winning the face off. Looks to pass it up to Tyler Howie here. Good face off win there by PJ Spurnell. Job JR there. They're getting pushed. Able to get the pass off to Ben Revac. Scott Wilden working against the short stick here. He's going to try to get a couple goals late in the game. Pass up to Nick Weber. At this point in time, no light. I would just let some shots fly here from deep. See if you can't sneak a couple by on this goal. He hasn't faced any shots yet, I think, since he checked in the game. So just let a couple shots fly here. Who knows what can happen. Ball goes out of bounds. Chestnut Hill will turn it over. Time possession was a big factor in the second half, though. Seton Hill has been winning the face-off, scoring, winning the face-off, scoring. They've been really keeping the ball this whole time. So good ride there by Scott Wilden. He's playing to the last minute, playing tough. You love to see that. Pass up to J.R. Howell. Good job there by Scott Wilden. Then Revac moving his left hand off the pipe, though, draws another penalty. He's drawn 3 penalties off that move. Almost scored another one there. He's loving that here today. Something interesting to see maybe moving forward. Coach, he would like that opportunity, working some inverted opportunities there with Ben Revac playing midfield. Put him behind, let him take a couple runs there because he's done a good job today doing that. So we got Black 35/1 minute. Ben Revac drawing another penalty with that move to his left hand. Correction, number 39. Penalties on number 39 for a slash. Three minutes left in today's game. Chestnut Hill will try to get one more goal here on man up. Still Milroy lets it fly, but too wide. Casey Brown on the back up there. We've got 60 seconds left on the shot clock. Scott Willen calling for the ball. He wants to let one fly here. Moves up to Steele Milroy. Casey Brown looks like he's going to let it. Decides not to. Steele Milroy gives it Ben Revac. Just waiting, seeing when someone finally pulls the trigger. Looks like they're waiting for their opportunity, though. Tough pass, those get batted down. Looks like it'll be goalie interference against Scott Wilden. We're going to get a free clear here for Seton Hill. Coaching staff for Seton Hill's issuing with the refs that it should be a free clear. So it looks like they were just going to give him possession, but rule states goal interference should be a free clear. Looks like they're going to give it to him in the alley. I don't know what the call was. Maybe because he didn't have the possession. But Seton Hill coach still complaining for a free clear, even though they are up 19-10. Good ride there from Chestnut Hill. Good ride there, J.R. Howell. Great strip there. Forces the man to drop his stick, gets a turnover. Seton Hill can't be too happy about that after insisting that it's a free clear and then does not succeed the clear. Billy DeMayo looks like he's going to let it fly. Billy DeMayo shot, goal! Lets it rip. Billy DeMayo lets it fly. A couple minutes left on the clock. That's his first collegiate goal. The defensive midi letting it fly from up top. I know he's excited after that. Great job, Billy DeMayo. Shouts out to you, Billy D. Just goes to show you that in situations like this, although maybe down, there's always good things that happen. Sideline for Chestnut Hill, very, very excited for their man Billy DeMayo scoring his first goal like that. Always play to the last minute, never know what can happen. Can get an exciting moment like that. Great to see that there for that young man, Billy DeMayo. Congratulations. What a shot to opponent from deep. Defensive midi. Limitless range, letting it fly. Wonder if the low light may have played a factor into that, but we'll ignore that. Looks like we got a timeout. Good timeout. Coach C playing the last minute. Not going to let the shot, not going to let the game clock expire. They want to play the final minute here, get a couple more goals. Got to respect it, playing to the final minute, being tenacious. Coach C's got the whiteboard out. Looks like he's going to draw something up here. Looks like, well, they're down 11-19. Game's out of reach. They're still going to pile on a couple goals here. Got to respect it from Coach T. Keeping the pressure on. They want to play to the final minute, even if the game's not within reach. Love that. Leaving their starters out, too. Not throwing in any backups. Want to keep the pressure on. Very low light here, too. I'm wondering why the staff here did not turn on the lights for today's game, but looks like it could play in the advantage. They can get a couple goals here late. Still Milroy lets one fly. Save, though. Don't know if he's able to see it or just bounce off his body, but was a save there. Not too sure why the lights were not put on for this game. This is when you would hate to see something like injuries happen, low light situation, just can't see what's happening. People collide, goalie doesn't see a ball. Just interesting choice to say the least. But only 1 minute left. Looks like all should be well. Chestnut Hill cleared here. Looks like they got Nick Weber open at midfield line. He's got to wait for his man to get back. Great veteran move there by Nick Weber. Recognized, doesn't want to go over and force him off sides. He stays patient, lets his man get back. Looks like we got another timeout by Coach T. He wants to keep it up. Takes timeout. He said same play to the coaches, so they want to run the same play. They're going to try to get a goal. Just took a quick timeout, didn't even huddle. Just wanted to set things up for the offense, get their subs in. Wonder if it's for a specific player. I'm not pretty sure everyone on the field scored a goal, so not sure if it's for anyone. Billy DeMayo's still on the field, though. Short stick D mid. They did not sub him out. Looks like they're going to try to get a pin play with him. He's going to run off the... Nah, he's got a long stick pole, so can't really get a pin opportunity there. But no harm, no foul. He comes off the field, gets John Bennett in for him. Pass across to Steele Milroy. Steele Milroy takes a run here. Let's see if Ben Revak takes a run here. I know he's going to stay aggressive late in the game. Takes a good shot wide. Got 25 seconds here. Looks like the Griffins are not going to just carry it out to seed. They're going to try to score. They're playing for pride now. They're going to want to get one more goal before the afternoon's done. J.R. Howell makes a break. Good shot. J.R. Howell moving upfield. Sneaks it by the goal. I don't know if he was able to see that one, but still counts. J.R. Howell, good goal here. That was a good move, though. Although maybe not be able to see the shot. It makes a good move. Team huddles. Although they're going to take the loss here, they still got plenty to root for, especially on the offensive end, scoring 12 goals. They got plenty to cheer for on the offensive end. It's going to be good game to get on film and learn from. About 15 seconds here as we wrap it up here at Victory Field. As is, Seton Hill will go on to win 19-12. Chestnut Hill will fall to 2-1. Seton Hill will improve to 3-2. Although they lost, a good game from the Griffins, playing a tough game, especially in that first half, going back and forth with a nationally ranked opponent like that. Probably not a lot of people gave Chestnut Hill a shot in today's game, but they were able to show up, play a good game in that first half. Fortunately, not able to pull out the win, but able to play well throughout the whole game. Defense should get cleaned up in their next game, but they will be on the road next Wednesday against NYIT. Try to clean up a few things from today's game and go against a good opponent like that and pick up a win. So, although they got the loss, good game here from Chestnut Hill Griffins. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, take care.